14, what are you doing, baby? I love you, and this is what you do to me? Oh, no. Ugh, shit. Alpha, don't look at this. You know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Alpha. Oh, boy. This is a serious video. I know I'm the jokey kind of guy, but this one is, we gotta talk about this. 14 messed up bad today in their little Twitch 14 collab event. So if you guys didn't know, Final Fantasy 14 and Twitch did a collab event. Awesome! What happens is if you gift a sub to a channel, you get these cracker things. Who cares? But the big thing that people care about is the 4 gifted subs will net you Black Fat Chocobo. That's important. That's really important because that mount has not been in the game since forever and it's being re-released. That's amazing. And by the way, like 4 get the subs is about $20, so you're basically paying $20 for this mount. However, this came with some caveats. You can't give the subs to any of your favorite Final Fantasy 14 streamers. There's a chosen few on a list that you have to choose from, and you have to get subs to those people instead. Now, there is nothing wrong with that. Congratulations to the people who were chosen. You guys are getting so much out of it. I'm happy for you. So other than the people who are getting gifted subs, let's talk about the other side of why this whole thing sparked out of control and led to a lot of, you know, opinions. First off, the way the people were chosen, we don't even know how they were chosen. Now, this is kind of like not so big, but I think this is something that still needs to be said anyways. The way that these list of people were chosen, we don't know how. Was it because you had enough follower counts? Was it because you had a high average viewer count for 14? Did you stream enough 14 to be considered a 14 streamer? We don't really know why. And this is important because some of the people in our community who's well known for streaming for a long time, Llama Todd for, you know, streaming raids, he wasn't chosen at all. And he's pretty much dedicated his whole streaming career to 14. Angelus Demoness, he streams solo Palace of the Dead, wasn't chosen. Brian Ricardo, he streams PvP for 14. Wasn't chosen at all. We don't know the criteria of what happened there, so this is not really so big, but it's just a big mystery as to, you know, why were some of these people chosen, why people weren't. In fact, Llama Todd even said he wasn't approached at all for this, which is really strange because you would think someone who has his numbers like him, he would probably definitely be a shoo-in for this event. Let's talk about the severe lack of representation on this list. There actually wasn't really much BIPOC in there, you know, people of color, which sucks because, you know, I'm a guy of color, surprisingly, I know. And, you know, it would have been nice to see, you know, my boy Brian Ricardo or Bayaka up there. You know, I love you too. Let's go. Peace out. Love you guys. Not only that, but I think it would have been great to show all kinds of sides of the community out there. You know, LGBTQ+. There's a handful of streamers I know that would be a perfect shoo-in for that, and they weren't chosen. I think one of the biggest things when it comes to this is that I think a lot of people were thinking they were probably trying to grow the community on 14 streaming a little bit with this whole method. I think the best thing they should have done is show a wide variety of players who are out there that people can relate to. You know, when you see somebody who's just like you streaming, I think that really helps out a lot, who plays the same game as you, so it makes it feel like you're part of a community in that sort of way. Here are some suggestions of things that I think they could have done instead. I woke up this morning to this event happening. I had no idea it was gonna happen at all, so maybe if they would have thought of it better, could have not been so disastrous. You guys could have done drops, which, you know, if you watch a certain stream for a number of times, you can randomly get the mount if you really wanted to. Obviously, I don't really know the whole context behind why they wanted you to give subs. It kind of like, you know, you're paying for the mount. So maybe drops could have been an option, who knows? Second, you guys could have made this a Mog Station item. Why go through all this trouble of get the subs and do all this when you can just, you know, sell the mounts at the same value to the whole entire population of the game? Third, you could have just chose one guy to give the whole entire event to. You could have chose Kougaon, and that would have made things a lot easier. I think I would have been a great representation of everything. Number 4, this one's kind of a little wild. Me and my friends were thinking about this, talking about this. You guys could have done something where you gave each streamer a limited amount of black chocobos to give away. Much like a beta key, you know? What would have happened is that, you know, once a person's out of all the chocobos, maybe send people over to another streamer to get more chocobos, and then, you know, kind of spread the viewership across, and rather than have it up to, you know, one channel getting all of the viewership, and the rest of us are kind of sitting down here with nothing. My final message of this video is that there's so many streamers that deserve a little bit more love that weren't chosen today. So many people who have been streaming for a long while, for long hours, playing this game that they love, and seeing themselves not on that list, it hurt a lot for not just them, but for even people who were dedicated viewers like me. We need to show people that Final Fantasy 14 streaming isn't just AFKing and Limsa and, you know, doing nothing the whole stream. That doesn't actually happen, by the way, right? I hope no one actually does that. That's not really good entertainment value. 14 streaming is full of a lot of diversity, and I think we need to show that off with all of our talented, entertaining, and skilled players out there. I think the most important thing here is that we're not looking to blame anybody for this. This event was disastrous, I know. If we ever want to do this again, let's just do better next time, 14. And let's make it so we don't have another Emma the Llama situation. I'm really sorry that happened to you, Emma. And things could have been a lot better, definitely. And I'm so sorry. Alright, so today's video was a little bit serious. Let's end it with something kind of fun. So I'm gonna list all of my favorite 14 streamers, but to the tune of Payaya. I had to do multiple takes, so let's hope this is the one. Let's go! Zenosis, Arthur Whoops and Pharaoh, Stall, Momo, Bum Bum Bum, Minna Baby, Alpster TV, Angelus, Demon 2. I said his name Angelus, right? It's Angelus. Llama Todd, Zeph Biscotti, Darian Hart, Desperius, Nayasaki, Fluff Stuffs Miru, Buns and Alchemy 2, Fox Queen, Emma Llama, and Glen Angel 2. I hope I get this next one right. Pal Pokumi, Shimpyros, Ava 96, Evening Misa, Simply Renee, Chris Plays Suta VR and Odin 14, Bum Bum, Recipe Reborn, Clarissa, Eve at TV, Snacky Boy, Brian Ricardo, Nice Guy Prince. I think I got it. Hopefully that was right. I'm never gonna do this ever again. Thank you for watching.